Hey!
All right.
Wow, that was impressive, huh?
Perfect.
What's going on, beer lovers? Welcome to another episode. I'm Jeff.
I'm Chris.
And today we're reviewing a beer from Treehouse. Yeah, that's right. I didn't go to Boston again, but I do have another Treehouse beer. This is called Catharsis. It's an American-style porter at 7.4%. Now, I was lucky enough to get this beer from a fellow beer lover. Her name on Instagram is Pork and Pints Boston. I'll put it down here below. You guys should definitely follow her, especially if you love those East Coast beers. She's constantly checking out some really awesome places, and obviously she's an awesome trader. So thank you again for the hookup on this one. I really appreciate it. This is a beer we didn't try in that previous episode. When we went to Treehouse, this was not available. This was not one that we could actually, try. So I'm stoked. How am I getting Treehouse beers on the West Coast? It blows my mind. Have you ever had a Treehouse beer before,
I've had one
Chris?
Treehouse beer,
Which was?
which was green, and it was fantastic.
Awesome. So still no Julius,
Nope,
still no Alter Ego.
nothing.
Oh God. If only I had some of those left. I'd drink them all. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
But regardless, an American style porter sounds awesome right now.
Sounds fantastic.
So, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
All right. Well then, let's have some beer. So I want to read the description on the back for you guys because it's something that Treehouse does with all their beers, and to me, I appreciate it. It gets me excited about drinking the beer.
Yep.
So I'm going to read it to you. It says, "We are excited that you are holding a winter porter by Treehouse Brewing Company, Catharsis. Brewed with chocolate and caramel malts, this porter exhibits characteristics of cocoa powder and fudge, oh yeah, with a robust body that is perfect for cool weather drinking. It is a result of our uncompromising dedication to fresh, progressive, and delightful beer. We hope you enjoy it with laughter, good cheer, and in the company of those you love." Well, I will say, I'm in awesome company today.
Me too.
And fudge sounds dope. So does caramel and chocolate.
Hell yeah.
Another thing I want to point out, by the way, is this is not a new can, which I'm okay with. This was actually canned December 28th of 2017. And it says, "Hey Porter" on the bottom, which is kind of cool. But anywho, let's get into the aroma, shall we?
Let's do it.
Cheers. Yeah.
Yum.
Wow. Alright guys, so I'm getting like fantastic roasted malts. They're just mild enough to where like they're there on your nostrils, but it's not like overpowering. And then I'm getting a lot of that caramel note and like a dark toasty biscuit.
Yep.
It's
Tons of dark, lovely aromas in there.
Most of the time whenever I think porter, I don't know why, I always just expect a porter to be really smoky. I wouldn't say this is smoky.
No, it's more roasty.
Yeah, it's more roasty than smoky. But wow. Yeah, that aroma. I mean, for a porter, I don't really expect much aroma anyways, but this actually is very
aromatic.
It's delightful. I mean, I want a bar of soap of this, and I want to bathe myself with it. I mean, it smells that good.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a candle of this.
Yeah. All right, well, let's dig into the flavor.
Let's do it.
Cheers. I would say that matches beautifully with the aroma.
I would say yes. Holy fudge is what I would say.
Holy fudge. Mm. Man, you are definitely getting those roasted malts.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely getting those caramel notes. You're definitely getting that like toasted biscuit. You're getting some really like semi-sweet chocolate. The only thing for me is when I see like when they say fudge. When I think fudge, I think thick,
Mm-hmm.
like a thick, just like almost like a syrup. You know, really
Mm-hmm.
heavy on your palate. This is actually quite light,
Light.
and it's 7.4%. So it could have been thicker than this. Fudge flavor, yes. Fudge texture, no. God, what was the beer I had that was just straight up fudge brownie? All right, so I tried a beer pretty recently. It was called Noah, N-O-A, from Omnipolo, and that's straight up fudge brownie. Like, it's thick, it's heavy, it's straight up chocolate on your palate. That is fudge. This is got some brownie I would say more like chocolate cookie than fudge.
All right.
You know, like those like the chocolate cookies with like the chocolate chips.
Chunks,
There's definitely like a chocolate presence that's quite heavy in this. It's just the actual weight of it is much lighter than like a fudge quality to me. But I'm digressing. Obviously, this beer's really good.
This beer is really good for being a year in the can almost. I think maybe if it was a stout, you might get some more of those, thicker qualities, but I'm fine with it the way it is. It's actually pretty easy drinking for 7%.
Yeah. Dangerously easy.
Yeah, dangerous.
You see how fast I'm drinking mine, so, I'm also already feeling it.
I gotta catch up. I didn't do a chug video earlier.
Oh yeah, I did a chug video earlier. Sorry. All right, so let's get into scoring. I'll go ahead and start when it comes to aroma. I'm actually going to give this a 9 out of 10. It was a fantastic aroma. Honestly, in porters, I don't expect a huge blast to my nostrils. This thing actually had it. And the cool thing is you can really pick up the malts, you can pick up all those other flavors like caramel, toasted biscuit, chocolate, just everything. Oh god, it just gets you excited for the beer. It makes you want to drink it. I know the head also didn't look very high when we started the aroma, but keep in mind if you saw the pouring video, the head was pretty high. I did sneak a sniff there too, and it was amazing. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. How about you?
I'm gonna follow suit with your 9 out of 10. When I smelled it, it did make me think of a stout, just because of a lot of those dark, roasty flavors, maybe something to do with it being aged a year. But yeah, I think I'll give it a 9 as well in terms of the aroma. It does deliver.
Sure does. Alright, so when it comes to flavor, what do I want to give this? I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And it's weird for me to say that because it's a Treehouse beer, and I absolutely love this beer. It's really, really good. The reason why I give it an 8 out of 10 is that fudge, when I was reading the description, really stood out to me. After that Omnipolo beer, anytime I hear fudge, like my ears perk up like an excited dog when they hear treat. And unfortunately, I didn't pick up that fudge quality. Definitely got a lot of chocolate notes though. Great caramel notes, great roasty, biscuity notes. I mean, all in all, this is a fan-fucking-tastic beer. It's just, it was missing that fudge, and I was really excited for it, and it wasn't there. But for a 7.4 beer, it's pretty damn good. How about you?
I'm gonna give it a 9 in terms of overall flavor. While I did really think Holy Fudge when I smelled it, when you taste it, it's more like a semi-sweet chocolate. Reminds me kind of Toll House cookies, which are my favorite. So I'm giving this beer a 9 because it reminds me of cookies.
I like cookies. Do you like cookies?
Yeah, it's a really well executed porter. I don't really have anything bad to say about it.
So there you go. Now the last question is would we ever buy this again, or would we ever drink this again? I'll make it easy. I would buy this again. I would drink this again. The reason why I'd buy this again is because if I ever actually had the opportunity to buy it again, like I would buy any Treehouse beer, and I would buy a lot of it. The only problem is it's all the way on the East Coast, so I'd have to figure out how I can smuggle as much beer as possible in my luggage. So what I'm thinking, here's my evil plan. Here's my evil plan, hear me out. I'm gonna take a flight to Boston. I'm gonna be there for 1 full day. I'm gonna go to Treehouse's can release. I'm gonna buy all the cans. And then I'm literally just gonna fill my luggage with the cans, and I'll just have an extra change of clothes in my like carry-on, and that's it. So I can probably fit close to 150 to 200 cans in my luggage, and we win. That's the game plan. Otherwise, Pork and Pints, if you wanna, hook it up again, that works too. But
Please do.
I like that plan. That's
Sounds like a great plan to me.
Yeah. So yeah, I would totally buy it again, and I think it would be a beautiful day in the beer community if I could get Treehouse on tap out here. I don't see how if I ever saw Treehouse on tap anywhere on the West Coast, I wouldn't try it. So yeah, totally. What about you?
This is my second Treehouse beer. After my first Treehouse beer, I wanted more. Haven't had any recently, so maybe some of my friends in New York might want to send me some. Just saying, Jason. But anyway, if I had access to buy this beer, this would be a regular in my fridge for winter months, especially. Yeah, I just love cookies.
He loves cookies, so you better give him that cookie, or he'll stick it up your what? I'm sorry, Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit. I just aged myself.
Let's do it all for the nookie.
All right, guys, so there you have it. That's our review of Catharsis from Treehouse Brewing Company. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, especially your beer friends, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It gives us more incentive to make episodes like this. We meet fellow people through the community that share awesome beers like this, so we can review them for you. And, it just helps us out, man. So, anyways, I had a great time.
Me too.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Chris, for joining me.
Thank you, Pork and Pints, for this.
Yeah, thanks, Pork and Pints Boston. You guys got to check her out on Instagram. Amazing beers. Cool chick. So, yeah, we'll see you again on Let's Have Some Beer. Cheers.